Good afternoon, softball fans. We are here for opening day of the 2024 softball season here at Wolverine Field as your Utah Valley Wolverines get set to take on in-state foe Weber State. Your UVU women's softball coming in at 5-9 on the season. And the Weber State Wildcats with a record of 9-11 here at the UVU tournament. Your starting lineups for Weber State: Mia Rushton will get it started, playing center field. Batting second will be Tegan Smith at shortstop. Batting third, Riley Wallen, playing first base. Batting fourth, Kiara Smith, the DP. Batting fifth, Abby Grundy, the third baseman for the Wildcats. Batting sixth, Michaela Donahue, playing second base. Batting seventh, Eva Richardson at catcher. Batting eighth, Gianna Memoli at right field, and rounding it out for the Wildcats is Victoria Ray. As we get action started here at Wolverine Field, and your leadoff batter is on for the Wildcats. That is Mia Rushton with a single up the middle. Good start here for the Wildcats.
Number 10, Tegan Smith.
This game originally slated to take place in Boise, but moved out here to Orem due to weather complications down in Boise. A cold day here in Orem as we see the winter come to an end. On the mound for the Wolverines, that is Hallie Morris, the ace thus far for the Wolverines this season. Morris, in her 3 relief outings this season, has pitched 14 innings, allowing 3 earned runs and striking out 9. And she got a season high 5 Ks against Texas State and came 1 punch out short of equaling a career high of 6 last season. Morris, a transfer from Utah. Great pickup for Coach Cody Thompson and this Wolverine staff as we had to rebuild on our pitching staff. That flied out to center. That'll be caught by Angelique Mann for the first out of the inning. Runner stays put on first. That is Mia Rushton. Tegan Smith with the pop out to center. Now up to the plate for the Wildcats. That is Riley Wallen. Morris winds up for the pitch. First pitch in there for a strike. Morris pounding the strike zone early. These teams not unfamiliar to poor weather conditions, as they were slated to play 3 separate times last year, and each one of those getting snowed out. We have a little pause in the action. The count is 1-1 for Riley Wallen. Morris delivers the pitch. Swung on and missed by Wallen. Morris had her out front on that one. One and 2 now is the count. Wildcats looking to move the runner on first over. And they do just that, as that gets through the shortstop for the Wolverines. Runners on first and second now for the Wildcats, just 1 out. Looking to drive some runs in here early.
DP number 24, Kira Smith.
Up to bat now for the Wildcats is the DP, Kiera Smith. First pitch swung on and missed. Morris doing a good job of getting out in front early in these counts. Morris with the pitch. A check swing. That'll be in there for a strike as she went. 0-2 now the count. This is a big at bat. Big battle for Morris if she can get this out here early. That one hit off the end of the bat by Smith. That'll roll foul. Still 0-2. Morris looking for her first punch out of the day. That's fouled off the other direction for Smith. Runners on first and second for the Wildcats. Anything in the outfield that drops could bring a run in. That one rolls foul once again. Smith doing a good job of battling. Morris continuing to pound the strike zone. Another foul from Smith. Still 0-2. Morris pounding the strike zone. That's in there for a ball. 1-2 now the count. That one rolls up the middle. Moreno making easy work of it. Not before both runners advance. Runners on second and third now as Smith is able to move those runners over. 2 outs now for the Wolverines, looking to get out of here unscathed. Now up to bat for the Wildcats is Abby Grundy, the third baseman. That pitch in there for a strike. Morris throws a second pitch strike, I believe. That one in there for a ball, 2-1. Morris with the pitch. Swung on and hit. An easy out for Brittany Moreno as the Wolverines get out of this inning with no runs scored. We'll get back to you with the bottom of the first as the Wolverines get set to take the plate.
Official supplier and outfitter of UVU Athletics. That's July, voted number 1 law firm 14 years in a row by readers of the Daily Herald and readers of Utah Valley Magazine. Thank you for your trust and confidence. Visit thesecure.com for the best Lakers beverage.
We are back with the bottom of the first here at Wolverine Field for the Wolverine tournament. Leading things off for the Wolverines, Rye Benny. She'll be followed by Brittany Moreno playing second base. Third will be Rachel Brown starting at catcher. The cleanup hitter for the Wolverines will be Angelique Mann, followed by Hallie Morris, Peyton Hall, Taylor Wooten, Amber Rodriguez, and rounding things out, Megan Gibbs for the Wolverines. As Benny fouls the first one off for a fouled first strike. The pitcher for the Wildcats, Brooke Merrill. She's got an ERA of 4.1, coming in at 5 wins, 4 losses on the season in 13 appearances thus far. Merrill, with 41 innings pitched, the most out of any pitcher for the Wildcats, as she throws a ball to Benny. That'll make the count 2-1. Benny, been a great leadoff hitter for Cody Thompson and the Wolverines, as she has reached base 20 times so far this season, with 13 hits, 6 walks, and 1 hit by pitch. Benny leads the team in multi-hit games with 4. And she has been a great glove out there at shortstop for the Wolverines. 2-2 now to Benny. That's in there for a ball. The count is now full. Merrill looking to get a early first out for the Wildcats as Benny puts that one in play to the shortstop. This will be a close one. And she's out. Great play by the shortstop for the Wildcats, Tegan Smith, coming up and making a quick throw as Benny was darting down that line. Just gets the ball in there in time for a first out for the Wildcats. Now up to bat for the Wolverines is Brittany Moreno. Moreno coming off a great freshman season, looking to continue that success as she's batting .289 so far this season. Moreno takes a first pitch strike for Merrill. 0-1 is the count. Moreno really proved to be one of the most consistent talents on this Wolverine roster last year, as you could always count on her to make plays in the infield at second base, and very consistent at the plate as well. She puts that one in play to center, and that'll be a routine pop fly for Mia Rushton as the Wildcats get a quick 2 outs. 2 up, 2 down. Now up to bat for the Wolverines is Rachel Brown, the catcher, a junior batting .350. Brown takes a first pitch ball, down and out. That's in there for a strike. 1-1 now, the count to Brown. Brown coming off an impressive weekend as she went 5 for 10 with 2 home runs, a double, and 6 RBIs. Starting off her season with some success. That's in there for a ball to Brown. Brown puts that one in play up the middle. This would be a good play for the second baseman. And she gets the out. What a play from the Wildcats second baseman. That is Michaela Donahue. As the Wolverines go 3 up, 3 down, we'll be back with the top of the second here at Wolverine Field for your UVU Wolverine tournament. Top of the second here, as the score is still 0-0. Wolverines versus Wildcats. Hallie Morris looking to continue a good outing thus far, as the Wildcats have Michaela Donahue coming up to bat. Donahue just made an impressive play at second base to end the inning, as the ball was hit right up the middle and she was able to cover some ground and get there and make the backhanded throw, Dustin Pedroia-like. 1-1 the count to Donahue. Donahue fouls that one back. It's now 1-2. Donahue, a senior, batting .281, starting in all 20 games for the Wildcats. Donahue squares up to bunt and pulls that one back. 2-2 now the count. Morris winds up. That one put in play by Donahue to Moreno. Moreno records the routine ground ball out. First out of the inning for the Wolverines. Anything hit directly at Moreno, almost automatic out. As that one, she didn't have to move much to get there. Easy first out for the Wolverines. Morris continues her first pitch strike approach as the count is 0-1 to Eva Richardson. Richardson puts that one in play to Benny. Benny with the beautiful throw to first base over to Gibbs to record the second out. That's 2 up, 2 down for the Wolverines. Benny with a dart over to Megan Gibbs at first. Now up to bat for the Wildcats is Gianna Memoli, the right fielder. That one to Moreno. Moreno from her knees. That's 3 up, 3 down for the Wolverines. Let's see what they can do at the plate as we get ready for the bottom of the second here at Wolverine Field. Bottom of the second here at Wolverine Field. Up to bat for the Wolverines is Angelique Mann. Both teams yet to produce any runs. 2 hits for the Wildcats so far, and Wolverines in the bottom of the first one, 3 up, 3 down. Brooke Merrill still on the mound for the Wildcats. She gets ready for her first pitch. That's in there for a ball. 1-0 the count. Man, a junior coming out of Salt Lake Community College. Had a great season last year for the Wolverines. She's batting .227 so far, starting in all 14 games played by the Wolverines. Man swings and misses. Big cut there from Man. 2-1 now the count. Good look there from Man as that one's a little low. She draws a 3-1 count. She'll be looking for something good here. Swung on and missed by Man. She took another big cut. She's looking to do some damage as the count is now full. Big pitch coming up for Brooke Merrill. Merrill winds up. The pitch. Man puts it in play to the third baseman. Wolverines having trouble finding the gaps here on the field. Wildcats looking great defensively so far. That play recorded by Abby Grundy made it look easy there at third base.
Pitcher number 22, Hallie Morris.
Hallie Morris now up to the plate for the Wolverines. Looking if she can find some success at the plate, as she's already found some on the mound so far today. That pitch in there for a ball to Morris, 1-0. Morris fouls that one out. She's batting .333 on the season. So not only has she put some impressive outings on the mound, she's got a great batting average so far. Batting in the 5th spot for this Wolverine lineup. Good look there from Morris as she draws a ball in there up high. That'll make the count 2-1. Morris fouls that one down the third base line. She made good contact with that ball, just a little bit out in front of it, as it is now 2-2. Merrill doing a good job of pitching to contact and letting her defense do their job thus far in this game. As she gets ready for the pitch, that one's fouled back by Morris. The 2-2 pitch for Merrill. That one hits the dirt early. Came out of her hand a little tricky, as the count is now 3-2. Big pitch coming up here for Merrill. Morris battling, fouls that one out to the right. Good take from Morris. First runner on all day for the Wolverines. Let's see if they can get something started, as they are most likely going to bring in a pinch runner. Peyton Hall now up to bat for the Wolverines. Hall, a freshman, playing third base. And it looks like that'll be Libby Hawker coming on to run for Hallie Morris. Hawker got some wheels on her, so we'll see if the Wolverines try to move her over. Hall gets in the box, ready for her first pitch, coming from Brooke Merrill. That one in there for a strike. Good take there from Hall as she evens the count up at 1-1. That one in there for a strike, down and inside to Hall. Brooke Merrill looking to get the second out of the inning here for the Wildcats. Swung on and missed by Hall. Merrill with a big out. 2 down now for the Wildcats. Runner on first as Taylor Wooten comes up to the plate.
Left fielder, number 9, Taylor Wooten.
Wooten takes the first pitch strike from Merrill. Wooten coming in with a .385 batting average. Looking to get on base here and keep this inning alive for the Wolverines. Runner goes. Hawker in there safely. Close play down at second. Hawker got a good jump. Got there just under the tag. The shortstop had to come off the bag a little bit, and Hawker was able to slide right under that tag. Good throw down from Eva Richardson. Hawker just too fast. Runner in scoring position now for the Wolverines. We got an interesting situation here as they look to drive in their first run of the game. Little meeting on the mound for Brooke Merrill. The count is 1-1 to Wooten. First runner in scoring position for the Wolverines. Merrill with the pitch to Wooten. Wooten fouls that one back behind home plate. 1-2 now the count to her. Merrill with the pitch to Wooten. Wooten just gets a piece of that. Still 1-2. Hawker's looking to score on anything put in the outfield. Merrill with the pitch. Swung on and missed from Wooten. Merrill doing a great job of keeping the Wildcats at bay as the score is still 0-0, and we'll get back to you with the action here on the top of the third.
Bottom of the second for the Wolverines. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 defense.
You want to take a break? What? You want to take a break? Yeah, take over. I don't know what I did, but my first.
Fielder number 12, Victoria Ray.
Top of the third here at Wolverine Field. Leading off for the Wildcats will be Victoria Ray, playing left field today. The score is still 0-0. Morris with the first pitch to Ray. In there for a strike. Morris doing a great job of starting out every count 0-1, as we have witnessed a pretty good pitcher showcase today on both sides. That one, a ball just missed inside to Ray. 1-1 now the count. Morris delivers the third pitch to the at-bat. That one put into play by Ray, just under the glove of Benny, as it kind of skipped under her glove as she tried to get a short hop. And Ray on base. Good leadoff at bat for the Wildcats. They got something started here in the top of the third.
Center fielder number 14, Mia Rushton.
That'll go down as a hit for Ray. Took a tricky bounce. Now up to bat for the Wildcats, back to the start of their lineup. That is Mia Rushton, as she scored around a bunt for the first pitch, fouled that one back. We'll see if she scores around again, tries to move Ray over to second. Ray stays back on that one as it goes in there for a ball. 1-1 now the count to Rushton. That one rolls foul from Rushton, and she scored around again. 1-2 now. That one just fouled to the right of first base from Rushton. Anything up the middle, Wolverines looking to turn 2. Still 1-2 to Rushton. And she takes the pitch to even the count, 2-2. Morris with the pitch. That one's put into play. And Ray just jumps over it, almost hit her on her way to second. Runners on first and second now for the Wildcats. Rushton with a solid connection, put right through the hole at first and second. Still no outs for the Wildcats. They got something working here in the top of the third.
Shortstop number 10, Tegan Smith.
Tegan Smith now out to bat, her second time around for the Wildcats. Morris delivers the pitch. That one up high for a first pitch ball. That one in there for a strike as Howie Morris evens the count at 1-1. First real threat for the Wolverines defensively here with 2 runners on and no outs. That pitch out from Morris to keep the runners at bay, in there for a ball. Two and one now, the count to Smith. Smith with solid connection down the third base line, just foul. 2-2 now to her. Wolverines need an out here to stop any serious threat. Morris with the pitch. That one just foul. Hall got there anyway. 2-2. Morris with the pitch. That one just foul. Smith sent that a long ways, but with this wind carrying to the left today, that one carried foul. Wildcats looking to put the first run on the board here in the top of the third. Morris with the pitch. In there for a strike. Great pitch from Morris as she records the first out of the inning. Much needed first out for the Wolverines. Runners still on first and second. Riley Whalen now up to bat for the Wildcats. If you're the Wolverines, you really needed that strikeout, as you now have an opportunity to turn 2. Oh, that one's put into play by Whalen down the line and right. Amber Rodriguez gets there. 1 run in for the Wildcats as Riley Whalen drives in the first run of the game. It is now 1-0 Weber State over Utah Valley. That one hit on a string down the line. Megan Gibbs laid out and couldn't get there. Good job by Rodriguez out there and right to keep it from rolling all the way to the fence, possibly bringing in another run. As another ball down the right field line, just foul. Wildcats looking a little bit more confident the second time around here in their lineup against Morris. Runners on second and third for Smith, the freshman. Smith puts that one in play to Moreno. Moreno throws it to home. Great play for Moreno as the runner's moving to second here. And Ben fumbles that one. That brings in another run for the Wildcats. Tough play there and good base running from the Wildcats to bring in another run. But great play for Moreno to initially get that ball to to Brown behind the plate to record that second out. The runner started floating over to second, and Vinny just mishandled that ball, which led to another run. So 2-0 now for the Wildcats.
Scored twice. Yeah, I saw those both score.
Morris throws the first pitch ball to Abby Grundy. Good pitch from Morris. Not getting the call from the umpire. That's 2-0 now to Grundy. That one up high to Grundy. 3-0 now. Wolverines looking to get out of a bit of a jam here. Morris, the 3-0 pitch. In there for a strike. 3-1 now. Morris looking to pound the zone. Get Grundy to swing at something. We'll see what she does here on the 3-1 count. Morris, the pitch to Grundy. That one down the line, gets past Hall at third base. Runner moving to third. That one stopped by Hall. Not before Grundy makes it safely to second. Runners on second and third now for the Wildcats as they're looking much smoother the second time around in their lineup against Morris, as Morris brings her infielders in for a quick chat. Wolverines looking to settle down as they just need one more out to get out of this. Michaela Donahue now up to bat for the Wildcats. Takes a first pitch strike from Morris. Fouled back by Donahue, 0-2. Morris with the 0-2 pitch to Donahue. Close one, as just outside for first ball of the at-bat. 1-2 now to Donahue. Donahue swings and misses, and Morris gets out of the jam not before 2 runs put on the board by the Wildcats on 3 hits. We'll see what the Wolverines have to answer with as we get ready for the top of the third here on the Wolverine Sports Network. Bottom of the third here at Wolverine Field. The Wildcats able to put up some runs in the top of the third on 2 runs off of 3 hits and 2 errors. Amber Rodriguez coming up to the plate for the Wolverines, the freshman. Rodriguez starting in right field today. This will be her first appearance at the plate. Still on the mound for the Wildcats, Brooke Merrill having an impressive outing so far as she throws a first pitch strike to Amber Rodriguez. One and one the count to Rodriguez. She puts one in play. That's deep. Out in right field. That hits the wall. Rodriguez in there with a double to lead things off. Just what the Wolverines needed. That one almost got out of here. Just about another foot, and that would have cleared the wall out there in right field. Just who you want up for the Wolverines, Megan Gibbs coming up to bat. The junior playing first base today. Gibbs coming off a 2-home-run weekend out in Arizona as she put herself in 6th place all time on the UVU career home runs list with 22 home runs in her career. She has proven to be a consistent power hitter for the Wolverines and Cody Thompson over the years. 1-0 the count to her. She looks to drive in Rodriguez. She scores her on a bunt and misses that for a first pitch strike. Brooke Merrill with the pitch. Gibbs swings and misses. Merrill out front, 1-2 on Gibbs. This will be a big out for the Wildcats if they can get it. We'll see what Gibbs has to say about that here as Merrill winds up for the pitch. That one up high, evens the count at 2-2. Two and two the count to Megan Gibbs. She gets ready for the pitch from Merrill. Good take there from Gibbs. Showing some discipline at the plate. Making the count full now. Big pitch coming up for Brooke Merrill. Dangerous hitter at the plate for the Wolverines just when they need it. And Gibbs gets on base. Runners on first and second now for the Wolverines. As Eva Richardson goes out to talk to Merrill. Wolverines back to the top of their lineup in a good spot here. Looking to get some runs driven in and even the score, if not cut it in half. Merrill getting ready to deliver the first pitch to Benny. That one outside. We'll see what Benny does here. If she tries to move the runners over, if she's swinging away. Benny with the bunt down the third base line. Great job by Benny to move the runners over. Perfectly placed bunt. Moves Gibbs to second and Rodriguez to third with just one out. Benny doing her part.
Second base, number 13, Brittany Moreno.
As Brittany Moreno comes up to bat for her second plate appearance of the day. Moreno fouls first pitch back behind home plate. Merrill with the pitch to Moreno. Moreno puts that one in play. That one bobbled off of Merrill's glove. And the Wolverines have their first run in. Moreno with a solid connection right down the mound. Merrill tried to make the quick grab and it just bounced off her glove. 2-1 now the score, as Moreno will be credited, or that'll go down as an error. That'll go down as a fielding error from Brooke Merrill, as Moreno gets the RBI. Runners on first and third now for the Wolverines, with Rachel Brown coming up to bat. Brown batting .350 on the year. Good person you want up. As Moreno goes, as she gets in a little pickle at first, she's in there safe back at first. Good little first and third scramble for the Wolverines. The Wildcats showing that they have done their reps when it comes to this play, as no runners advance. One and 0 the count to Brown. As a little pause in the action, Richardson going in there to talk to Merrill, as well as the coach for Weber State. We'll get back to action here, as Brown is up in the count 1-0 on Merrill. Merrill delivers a pitch to Brown, up high, 2-0 now the count. That one just misses. That'll be 3-0 now to Brown. We'll see if she has the green light here, or if she'll be taking to look for a first pitch strike. That one in there for a strike. 3-1 now. Brown looking for anything down the heart of the plate. Looking to even the score here. Merrill delivers the pitch to Brown. That one fouled back. Full count now to Brown. Merrill delivers the pitch. That one put into play by Brown. That one hits the fence on no hops. Moreno coming around from first to score. That'll bring 2 runs in. Rachel Brown with a 2-run double to put the Wolverines in the lead here in the bottom of the third. That one almost carried out as well. No hop to the fence. Wolverines finding their groove here at the plate in the bottom of the third with Angelique Mann coming up to bat. As we will most likely see a pinch runner. That looks like it'll be Maya Higuereta coming in to run for Rachel Brown. She takes some rest, get ready to go back behind the plate and catch her.
Pitch running at second base, number 3, Maya Higuereta.
That is Maya Higuereta coming in to pinch run. Wolverines with their first lead of the day. 3 runs on 2 hits. Both coming in this inning. Both those hits, all of the runs. As Mann fouls that one back, just missed it. Much like the Wildcats their second time around, the Wolverines looking much more comfortable in the box against Morris. Against Merrill, I should say. That one taken down low by Mann. 1-1 now to count. Merrill delivers the pitch to Mann. That one put into play by Mann. Higuereta stopped at third. Mann moves over to second on the pass ball behind the plate. Coach Thompson doing a good job of keeping Higuereta at third, allowing Mann to move over to second. Runners on second and third for the Wolverines with just 1 out. They're looking to keep tacking on runs here in the bottom of the third as Hallie Morris comes up for her second plate appearance of the day. We might see a pitching change here for the Wildcats as there's a pause in action. It looks like we will. We'll see who the Wildcats choose to bring in. Merrill had a strong first 2 innings, but the Wolverines really coming on to things here in the third as we will see Merrill come out and Kaylee McCraw will get ready for her time on the mound as she gets warmed up and ready to go. We'll take a quick break and get back to you here on the Wolverines Sports Network. We are set to return to action here in the bottom of the third. Wildcats making a pitching change, their first of the day, as we now see Kaylee McCraw, the junior, on the mound for the Wildcats, with Hallie Morris up to bat. Wolverines scoring 3 runs on 3 hits this inning after being down 2-0. They now find themselves in the lead here. 2 runners in scoring position with just 1 out for Hallie Morris. We'll see if McCraw can get the Wildcats out of a jam here. She takes her signal from the coach. McCraw with a first pitch strike to Morris. That one gets by the catcher, stopped by the umpire, saved a run there, potentially, as the catcher for the Wildcats had trouble finding it. 1-1 now, the count to Hallie Morris. That one in there for a strike from McCraw. She evens the count up on Morris, 2-2 now. That one up high to Morris. McCraw looking for her first punch out of the day. Hallie Morris puts that one in the gap in left, and 2 runners will come in. Morris in there standing at second, and the Wolverines continue to roll here at Wolverine Field. Now 5-2. Morris bringing in 2 runs there. Wolverines just completely turning their approach around at the plate and looking much more aggressive, and it is showing here in the bottom of the third. McCraw came in a tough spot for the Wildcats with 2 runners in scoring position, and Morris able to really drive that ball down left field in that gap, left center. Peyton Hall now taking her second at bat of the day. That first pitch in to Peyton Hall is a ball, making it 1-0. Morris on second, still 1 out. Hall fouls that one back. 1-1 now. Hall struck out in her first appearance against Brooke Merrill. Looking to turn things around for herself and bring Morris in from second. The 1-1 count from McCraw. That one up high. 2-1 now to Peyton Hall. Two and 1. Hall puts that one up the middle. Morris gonna stop at third. Hall, we're sitting right above the third base line, and you can hear Coach Thompson telling Hall put that one up the middle, and she did just that. Great job from Hall, taking the pitch down the center, right back up the middle. Just what a coach like Cody Thompson wants to see out of his young freshman. Taylor Wooten coming up for her second appearance at the plate today. Runners on first and third for her. Still just one out. Wolverines still rolling. McCraw with the first pitch to Wooten. Up high for a ball. We'll see if Hall moves over to second. That one up high once again to Wooten. 2-0 now to her. Possible hit and run scenario for the Wolverines. We'll see what Cody Thompson elects to do here. The pitch from McCraw. Wooten fouls that one straight back. 2-1 now to her. McCraw delivers the pitch to Wooten up high once again. McCraw still finding her groove on the mound. Wooten swings and misses as Hall almost got caught in between first and second. That looked like a hit and run scenario. The count is now full to Taylor Wooten. McCraw looking to record her first out on the mound. Big moment for the Wildcats. 3-2. That one fouled just right up the line. Still 3-2 to Wooten. McCraw delivers the pitch to Wooten. That one fouled just out of play. Three and two to Wooten. As she is able to draw a walk. Great discipline at the plate from Taylor Wooten. The base is now loaded for the Wolverines, I should say.
Right fielder, number 1, Amber Rodriguez.
We'll see a pause in the action here. We'll see if the Wildcats make a change. And it looks like they will. Tough outing for McCraw. She came in with some damage already done and wasn't able to make it any better for the Wildcats. And we will now see JC Finch on the mound for the Wildcats as she takes her first few warm-up pitches. We'll get back to you after this break here on the Wolverine Sports Network. We are back after JC Finch finished her warm-up. She comes in to relieve for Kaylee McCraw, the third pitcher now on the mound for the Wildcats. Finch coming in with a 3.32 ERA. 1-1 record with 25.1 innings pitched. Up to bat for the Wolverines, that is Amber Rodriguez, making her second appearance of the inning. She got it started with a double that got and ended up scoring. Rodriguez just 2-3 feet shy of getting a home run in her first plate appearance, as her line drive shot out to right center hit the top of the fence. The pitch from Finch to Amber Rodriguez. Finch able to record the out. Good heads-up play from her to go home and get the force. 2 outs now for the Wildcats. They really want to get back in their dugout. Another dangerous spot to be in with Megan Gibbs coming up to bat with the bases loaded. Not who you want to see if you're the Wildcats when you have 3 runners on. Gibbs, the power hitter for the Wolverines, 6th on the all-time home runs record list for the Wolverines. She takes a first pitch strike. Her second appearance of the inning as well. She drew a walk in her first appearance in this inning. That one up high for a ball to even the count up at 1-1. To Gibbs. Gibbs puts that one in play. That might get out of here, and it does. Megan Gibbs with a grand slam. Megan Gibbs. Like I said earlier, not who you want at the plate if you're the Wildcats. She got a hold of that one. 9-2 now for the Wolverines, as their lead continues to grow. All 9 innings put on the board here in the bottom of the third.
Shortstop number 8, Y. Binney.
That's Megan Gibbs' 3rd home run of the season. Binney comes up to bat, swings at the first pitch, and gets on base. We'll see if that goes down as a hit or an error. Bobbled by the shortstop, but a hard hit ball nonetheless. Wolverines are rolling here in the bottom of the third. That'll go down as a fielding error by the shortstop. Brittany Moreno back up to the plate. Wolverines batting around their whole lineup here in the bottom of the third, as JC Finch delivers the pitch to Moreno, and that one gets through the middle. Moreno, that'll be her first hit of the day. Wolverines with 7 hits and 9 runs here in the bottom of the third. Things have completely taken a turn since Brooke Merrill has come out for the Wildcats pitching staff. The Wolverines are just all over this pitching staff, as Maya Higuereta takes her first at-bat of the day. She is coming in for Rachel Brown. Higuereta had a great weekend, as well as Brown, going 2 for 5 with 2 doubles, an RBI, and a run scored. Looking to continue that success. She takes the ball. 2-0 now to her.
So it's going on YouTube, which means that
Finch delivers the pitch to Higuereta. Higuereta showing some discipline, now up 3-0 on Finch. We'll see what Higuereta does here with the 3-0 count. That one in there for a strike. 3-1 now to Higuereta. Higuereta batting .350 on the year so far, with 7 hits and 4 runs scored. Higuereta thought that one was outside of the zone. The umpire thought otherwise. 3-2 out of her. This is a crucial at bat for the Wildcats, as they have now been on the field for close to half an hour, looking to get back in their dugout. Higuereta puts that one in play down the line, and it's just foul. That one just over the line would have brought Benny in for sure, and with the Moreno's wheels at first, could have brought her in as well. Finch with the 3-2 count takes the call from coach. The pitch to Higuereta. Higuereta puts that one back in play. The right fielder making an adjustment, seeing where Higuereta just hit her foul ball. And the Wildcats finally out of a jam, not before giving up 9 runs on 7 hits. The Wolverines rolling, and we will get back to you here on the Wolverine Sports Network with the top of the 4th. Top of the 4th here at Wolverine Field, coming at you with the Wolverine tournament. Hallie Morris still on the mound for the Wolverines, in a much better spot, as the Wolverines now up 7 after a monster inning led by a grand slam from Megan Gibbs. Eva Richardson batting for the Wildcats. This is Richardson's 2nd time at the plate in today's game. She's up 3-2-0 early on Morris. That one in there for a strike. 2-1 now to Richardson. Morris with the pitch to Richardson. That one fouled back behind home plate. That'll be 2-2 now. Morris settling in after giving up 2 runs in the third. She's gone 3 innings pitched with 5 hits on 2 runs. Morris with the pitch. That one put into play by Richardson. Wooten making the routine grab out and left. 1 up, 1 down for the Wolverines. Wooten in a good spot there, as that was a solid connection by Richardson. Gianna Mamoli coming up to bat for the the Wildcats, I should say. Second plate appearance of the day. She grounded out in her first appearance. That one down low for a ball. Morris gets that pitch in the zone for a called strike. 1-1 now the count to Mamoli. Just misses from Morris. 2-1. Swung on and missed from Mamoli. Morris got her out in front. 2-2 now. Morris still looking comfortable out there on the mound. Swung on and missed. Mamoli goes down, and Morris records her 3rd strikeout of the day. Continuing to roll. She's just settling in. 2 up, 2 down for the Wolverines. Morris really been pounding the zone all day, making these hitters swing. Just as I say that, she throws the first pitch ball. Good dig out there by Higuereta. Keep that from going to the backstop. Victoria Ray up to bat. She reached on an error in her first appearance, which led to 2 runs scored from Weber State. She finds herself even 1-1 so far in this count. That one just misses up high. 2-1 now to Victoria Ray. Morris with the pitch. Down low. 3-1 now. Ray looking to get on base for the 2nd time today. Morris delivers the pitch. Ray puts that one in play. Over Peyton Hall's head. Out to Taylor Wooten in left. Ray reaches base safely. That'll be a single for her, as the Wildcats show some signs of life here in the top of the 4th. Mia Rushton coming up to bat, 3rd plate appearance of the day. She is having herself a day so far, 2-2. 2 for 2, I should say. looking to move Ray over. Rushton takes that first pitch in there for a ball. Good dig there from Higuereta, as that one was low as well. 2-0 now to Rushton. We'll see Coach Thompson come out and talk to his pitcher. She may be showing us a few signs of fatigue. Coach Thompson looking to settle things down. If you're the Wildcats, you desperately need some runs here in this inning. Start chipping away at this Wolverine lead. Not an easy thing to do with 2 outs, but we will see what Mia Rushton has to say about it. 2-2 on the day. Hallie Morris getting some words of encouragement from her infield. Looking to come back after being down 2-0 in this count. Morris takes the signal, delivers the pitch. That one in there, that'll be just foul. Rushton really seeing the ball well today. She fouled that one just outside the left field line. Two and one pitch to Rushton. In there for a strike, 2-2 now. Great pitch there from Hallie Morris. We'll see what she comes back at Rushton with here in the 2-2 count. Good pitch there from Hallie Morris, just misses inside. Umpire wasn't giving it to her. Full count now. Big moment for both sides as Morris gets ready to deliver the pitch. That one put into play, stopped by Hall, just underneath her legs. She makes the decision not to throw down to first, but saves an extra base while doing so. We'll see if that goes down as a hit or an error for Hall. That'll go down as a single for Rushton, making her 3 for 3 on the day. Runners on first and second for Weber State. Tegan Smith up to bat. She is 0 for 2 today. That one's in there for a ball. 1-1 to Smith. That one put into play. Binney makes the backhand stop. Elects not to throw down to first, as Smith was already pretty much there. Bases loaded now for the Wildcats.
First baseman, number 19.
They're looking to bring some runs in. 2 outs though, so we'll see what the Wolverines have to say about it. Wolverines doing a good job of not forcing anything. As you saw 2 batters ago, Hall elected not to throw it on to first and make anything worse. And Binney with a great stop. If that ball gets through, We have runs scored from the Wildcats, so Wolverines playing smart defense as Morris delivers a first pitch strike. Riley Wallen at the plate. She's 2 for 2 today as well, so a dangerous hitter with the bases loaded. Morris grabs that one, grounded right to her, and Gibbs gets the out at first, and the Wolverines able to get out of a bases loaded jam to stop the Wildcats from scoring any runs. The score is still 9-2, and we are getting ready for the bottom of the fourth here on the Wolverine Sports Network. Bottom of the fourth here at Wolverine Field as the weather starts to warm up. Finch still on the mound for the Wildcats, and Angelique Mann making her third appearance at the plate today. She is 2 for 1 so far. Mann was part of that monstrous bottom half of the third for the Wolverines. She got a single and ended up scoring. She puts that one down the third baseline. That one was drilled by Mann, just a little out in front of it. Wolverines playing in their first of 2 games today here in the Wolverine tournament. They're set to take on Boise State shortly after the completion of this game. Weber will play Boise State after that game gets finished up. So lots of softball here in Orem today. Good to see the weather warming up. 1-2 is the count to Mann. Finch delivers the pitch. Mann puts that one in play. Gets her second hit of the day. Right up the middle. Another single for Mann. Hallie Morris coming up to bat. She was able to get a walk in her first appearance and got on base with a double, bringing in 2 RBIs in her last plate appearance. She takes a first pitch ball from JC Finch. After that pitch falls low to Morris. Finch takes the call, winds up, Morris putting that one right up the middle as well. And the Wolverines just having a great day. Got started a little slow in the first 2 innings, but since then they have been on fire at the plate. Coach Thompson doing a great job of directing his hitters, and you see him telling them to put the ball back up the middle, and most of these singles and doubles from the Wolverines are doing just that. They're going right up the middle, right center, left center. So the Wolverines maybe switching up their approach, and it is really working so far. 9 runs on 9 hits, all coming in the last 2 innings. Peyton Hall coming up to bat. This is her 3rd appearance of the day. She's 2 for 1 so far. Finch to Hall. Hall swings and misses. One and 2 now to Hall. Still no outs. Runners on first and second for the Wolverines. Finch looking to get her first out of the inning. Hall puts that one down the third base line. That is foul. Still 1 and 2 to her. Hall batting .267 with runners in scoring position. She gets ready for the 1-2 count. Just misses. 2 and 2. Good take from Hall. Just outside the zone from Finch. Two and 2 now to Hall. She fouls that one out. Third base line once again. Still 2 and 2. Finch down low. Great dig by the catcher. Man, looked like she might have wanted to go there. Full count now to Hall. She's battled. Important pitch from Finch. Hall puts that one in play. Right to center field. Man's tagging up from third to second, and she's safe. Close play there at third. As she just gets under that tag. Center fielder for the Wildcats, Mia Rushton, got a good read on that ball and anticipated the tag up for Man, and looked like the ball was going to get there in time. Just a miss tag from the third baseman, and Man just got under it.
Now hitting number 27, Paige Armendariz.
Paige Armendariz now up for the Wolverines, making her first appearance. She's coming in for Taylor Wooten. Armendariz with some power. Could be a serious home run threat here, extra base threat. We'll see what Finch does. First pitch just inside. That would be called a ball. Armendariz with just 3 at-bats this season. Had a great 2023 season. Looking to add on to that. Two 2-0 to her. Finch delivers the pitch. Just down low. 3-0 now to Paige Armendariz. She looks to load the bases up. If not, clear them herself. That one gets in there for a called strike. 3-1 now to Armendariz. She'll be looking for anything over the plate here. Finch got to be careful not to give her anything too good. And that's fouled off by Armendariz. Full count now. Finch delivers the full count pitch to Armendariz. That one's outside and the bases are loaded. Amber Rodriguez coming up. We saw her in the bottom of the third put one out to right center. Absolutely drilled the ball out to right center. And Taylor Wooten will come back in to pinch run for Paige Armendariz.
Amber Rodriguez.
Rodriguez 2-1 on the day. Her last at bat got on base after a fielder's choice. She takes the first pitch outside for a ball. Finch with the pitch to Rodriguez. Rodriguez puts that one in play to short. Short goes home, and that's an out. Great play from Tegan Smith as she avoids letting the Wolverines tack on another run. Good heads-up play as she had to make that backhanded grab and get it down to home in a rush. Makes an accurate throw and records the out. But here we go again. Megan Gibbs up to bat with the bases loaded. We saw what she did her last time around with the bases loaded. She has 4 RBIs after that one. As she puts that one in play over the third baseman's head down to the left center line or left field line, and she will bring 2 runs in for the Wolverines. Gibbs now with 6 RBIs on the day as she brings Morris and Wooten in to score. Gibbs having herself a day. The Wolverines now up 11-2 on the Wildcats. This game has taken quite the turn in the last 2 innings. Wolverines now at the top of their lineup. Gibbs, a dangerous person to face at the bottom of a lineup, because if she gets on base, she's followed by Benny, Moreno, and Brown, who all have shown consistency so far but it looks like we might have a pinch hitter. We'll see who this is. We'll see Sage Nielsen come in to pinch hit for Rai Binney. "11 runs on 10 hits, all tacked on in the last 2 innings for the Wolverines. Finch with the first pitch to Nielsen. That's in there for a strike. Wolverines batting 10 for 22 overall today. 455 batting average as a team. That is excellent. Nielsen takes the ball up high. 2-1 now to her. One and one, I should say. Finch with the pitch. Nielsen puts that one down the line, just foul. One and two to Nielsen. She looks to make some production in her first at bat of the game. Finch the pitch to Nielsen. Up high for a ball. Good take from Nielsen. The pitch from Finch. That one fouled back by Nielsen. Nielsen just 16 at-bats so far this season. She is a junior. Just 188 batting average. Just 16 at-bats, so a hit here could really boost that average. And she looks at a third pitch strike. Finch able to get the Wildcats back in the dugout, not before 2 runs brought in by Megan Gibbs, who now has 6 RBIs in the game. And the Wolverines up 11-2. We'll see what the Wildcats have to answer here in the top of the 5th on the Wolverines Sports Network. Top of the 5th here for the Wildcats. They need an answer quick, or this game could be over, as the Wolverines are up by more than 8. And if they end this one by up more than 8, this game will be over. Up to bat for Weber is Kira Smith. She is 0 for 2 on the day. Morris still on the mound for the Wolverines. Looking to pitch a complete game here. She is now gone 4 innings pitched on 8 hits and 2 runs, 0 earned runs. That one off the end of the bat of Smith, and she's able to beat the throw. That one rolled real slow off the end of her bat. Benny charged it, made the clean play, threw it over to first. Smith gets there safely. These short base paths make it tough to record an out like that. Abby Grundy now coming to the plate. She is 1 and 2 on the day. We'll see a pinch runner coming in for Smith. That will be Emma Bingham. Wildcats with their 9th hit of the day. Wolverines only have 10. Wolverines have just been able to put runners in scoring position and drive them in. Wildcats having trouble stringing things together. Morris gets that first pitch in there for a strike. Morris to Grundy, just outside for a ball. 1-1 now. Morris to Grundy, 1-1. In there for a strike. 1-2 now to Grundy. Morris looking for her 4th strikeout of the day. Grundy looking for her 2nd hit of the day. And she does just that, puts that one in the right center gap. Man, tracking it down at the wall. Wildcats looking to bring a run in, and they do. The pinch runner, Emma Bingham, showing some speed, scoring from first on a double from Abby Grundy. That'll make the score 11-3. If the Wildcats can tack another run on here, we could see the completion of this game. So they need one more to stop the Wolverines from getting out of here after 5. Michaela Donahue coming up to bat as she lays down a perfect bunt down the first base line. Moreno records the out after getting the ball from Higuereta. Higuereta, good heads-up play to charge at that one and make the throw down to first. The runner, Grundy, advancing to third. So good strategic playing from the Wildcats. So they have a runner on third with just 1 out. And Victoria Ray, Eva Richardson, I should say, coming up to bat. Morris to Richardson. Richardson fouls that one off near the third base line. Oh, 0-2 now to Richardson. We have some action in the Wolverines bullpen. That looks like Avery Sapp possibly warming up for the rest of this game, or could be for the next game against Boise State. 1-2 to Eva Richardson. She puts that one just foul. Still 1-2. The pitch from Morris. Richardson fouls that one off the end of her bat. Morris with the 1-2 pitch to Richardson. Richardson fouls that one back once again. Wildcats not going down without a fight. They want to see this game through and see what they can do. Morris with the 1-2 pitch. That one, runner's gonna tag, and they hold the runner up at third. Richardson just not quite getting enough of that one to bring a runner in. 2 outs now for the Wolverines. If they can get this last out, game will be over as they're up by 8 runs after 5.
Now batting number 33, Sarah Rule.
Sarah Rule coming in to pinch hit for Gianna Memoli. Coach Thompson coming in to have a chat with Morris. Morris with the pitch to Rule. That one gets in there for a strike. Morris with the off-speed pitch to Rule. Hits the dirt and in there for a ball to even the count up at 1-1. Morris looking to go 5 innings pitched on 10 hits with just 1 earned run. And go to 3-3 on her record. 1-2 to Rule. Hallie Morris with the 1-2 pitch to Rule. Rule fouls that one down just outside the line at third. Rule looking to battle here, keep the Wildcats alive. Morris with the pitch. Just misses up high. Evens the count up at 2-2. Two-2 pitch for Morris. That one put into play by Rule, fielded by Hall, and Gibbs catches it to record the 3rd out of the inning. And the Wolverines take the first game of the UVU Wolverine tournament and win against Weber State 11-3. The Wolverines tacking 11 runs on, 10 hits after a monstrous inning in the 3rd and 4th led by Megan Gibbs. Gibbs with a grand slam and 2 extra RBIs on top of that. She finishes the game 2 for 3 with 6 RBIs. Wolverines have another game coming up against Boise State, followed by Weber State against Boise State. So tune in for some more softball here at Wolverine Field as we get ready for game 2 coming up shortly.